What's up, my crypto legends? Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin, the markets in general, see what's going on here, guys. How is everyone doing? Make sure to smash up that like button on your way in here on the stream. Only 7 likes, we've got 75 people watching. Make sure to smash it up because we are going to analyze the situation, look for some opportunities here on the market. I can see already Mark Dutch here joining in the live stream. What is going on, guys? We've lost support here of many levels of this ascending channel, this bear flag, and it looks like that we are like at the verge of capitulating here, retesting $30,000 and even slightly below $30,000 potentially in the next coming days. This is what usually happens when you have a breakout of a major support from a consolidation for so many months, like in the case here of Bitcoin trading in between $34,000 and $48,000 for over 4 months, now breaking zones, breaking support levels. Now it's entering price discovery to the downside, not to the upside after this large consolidation. Now it does look like that we are potentially going to hit around about those 30,000 and even slightly below $30,000. We're going to take a look at, we can take a look at Bitcoin in the immediate short time frames, but I also want to take a look at oil here with you guys, because there's actually, I am short oil right now at round about this level. I've had a few positions opened at 109, 106, round about that range on PrimexBT, because a very similar scenario what happened here with Bitcoin. Well, first of all, on oil, we do have a swing failure pattern on the monthly, which I just want to show you right over here, where we have retested this major high, this consolidation high at around about the $115. We just had a big massive wick here when we had all the current situation with Ukraine, a little bit of uncertainty, oil going absolutely bananas. But I think a lot of mainly most of the people think that oil is going to go to much higher levels, but I think oil is priced in already at these highs with the current situation. And I'm going to explain also why, with some potential patterns, very, very similar channel like Bitcoin here. This reminds me very much of Bitcoin just a few weeks ago, right? Where we were at this ascending channel and we formed this Gartley pattern, guys. I'm not sure if you're an old subscriber, we were talking about this Gartley pattern here, All right, hitting that $48,000, hitting the top of the channel. And it, you know, we have got a very similar situation here with oil also. This is why I'm actually shorting oil, you know, from the $109, because you do have also that Gartley pattern right over here, and also the resistance of this major channel. This is looking at crude oil, and I think very likely we're going to come down to the $100, which would be the 618 from C today, first major target, first take profit area. And then of course we could come as low as the A, which would be the second target of this Gartley pattern, and then potentially even lower, because we'll be breaking maybe this ascending channel to the downside. That could take us as low as $85, approximately $85. And of course this is not going to happen in a couple of days. It might happen in about a month or so. But just to want to show you, you know, this current situation with, this was the highs all the way back here. Like I just showed you, the highs that we did create, okay, this was back in 2011. We got this high over here, which has been heavily rejected. We had a couple of attempts in breaking. Right now this is just another one, and we are actually forming this beautiful Gartley pattern that for the moment is playing out very, very nicely. As you can see, getting above these highs, people thinking that, you know, oil is going to absolutely fly from this range. And here's where, you know, strong international, you know, big money, professional money is actually leaving the market, in my opinion. And, you know, if you take a look at this kind of scenario, you know, this is in between March and April, beginning of May, you can see it's actually kind of mirroring this Bitcoin, you know, Gartley pattern here. You got the Gartley higher low right there, higher high inside of this channel, breaking B point, and then absolutely collapsing. So I do see a very, very similar scenario here on oil happening right now. And of course, I am trading this on PrimexBT, guys. If you are interested in trading, you know, natural gas, silver, crude oil, and they've got gold, S&P 500, you can use, you know, and the fees are extremely cheap here on PrimexBT for these kind of commodities, natural gas, crude, gold. For crypto, it's still a little bit expensive, but you can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC as collateral while you're trading. Okay, I'm using Bitcoin as collateral because what I want to do is trade other markets and accumulate as much Bitcoin as I can, of course, for the long term. So yeah, you got an insane bonus down below on PrimexBT, which is 7% added to your deposit if you are interested. And I got a full tutorial showing you, you know, how you can use this platform using cryptocurrencies as collateral while you're trading this. Now we can take a look at the S&P 500, because S&P 500, you know, is holding by a thread here, still kind of at the top of this resistance channel, major support. It looks like that if we do lose this level on the S&P 500, we're going to see a massive, huge collapse, you know, in traditional markets. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at some altcoins. Also, we talked about GMT. I am shorting GMT token. I think we are going to hit that $2.10 mentioned on this video. We kind of broke this symmetrical triangle mentioned in today's video. If I just zoom in here on the 1 hourly, we can clearly see that we had a pretty successful breakout. Volume is not extremely high, but we formed this kind of pennant, and we are actually, you know, breaking down already. And I think we're going to go to around about the $2.10 range, where we could get some kind of relief rally, some kind of bounce, in my personal opinion. I am shorting this also on Bybit here. As you can see, if you are interested, you got a very good bonus also down below on Bybit. You got 30 days of maker fee, you know, 0%. You're basically not paying any fees if you sign up with a link in down in below in the description for 30 days. Also, it's another way to support the channel, so I can continue here doing analysis on crypto, on any kind of markets. And yeah, that's about it. Let's dive in here. Now, the second target for the Gartley pattern here on BTC is reaching A. So it's the 618 from C to D, which was reached right there to perfection, getting that reaction. And then it is the A, that is the second major target. But of course, breaking this ascending channel and looking at the current situation, you know, if we start losing this level, of course, then the $30,000 29K is almost imminent by the looks of things. But yeah, second target of this guard is being reached. That's why I think that in oil, potentially we could also come as down as low as $92, maybe in a few weeks. So let me just go through the comment section here, say hello. And yeah, I'm also shorting natural gas. I'm just been looking at oil and natural gas, and we can see a crab pattern here on natural gas, massive bearish divergence on the daily also. And yeah, I think a little bit overpriced here in the immediate short term because of the current situation worldwide. And yeah, I'm also short on natural gas here from $8-9 because I think we are going to actually break this uptrend and have a little bit of a downtrend in the next coming weeks. Also this crab pattern hitting to perfection. Sometimes even in any market, you might think natural gas, you might think oil, all of these much needed, that maybe the fundamentals are absolutely going to break technicals, but we got a crab pattern here hitting these major Fibonacci levels to perfection, which is absolutely crazy. You got this drop from X to A hitting the 618 to perfection, and then you have a higher low right there with this major uptrend, as you can see, just hitting that support level and then having a massive leg up. And guess where the price stopped? It hit the 618 the 1.618 expansion from X right over here down to A right here, as you can see, hitting almost to perfection from the closers right over here, the closers here on the 4 hourly, this consolidation range to this lower consolidation area. You are hitting that 1.618 golden ratio and getting that rejection from that range, forming this crab pattern. And finally we are hitting that price target right now, which is the 618 Fibonacci retracement from this low to this high, actually piercing below this range. That would be target number 1. Target number 2 here for natural gas would be even hitting the $6.50. I think maybe in the next coming days, I would say a couple of weeks. Just showing you a little bit what I am doing here or looking at the markets. And yeah, let's take a look at the comment section. Why not? I've got a bit of a rough voice, so hopefully I can do the live stream for an hour or so. Amber, how are you doing? Excited for your BTC analysis? We can take a look at Bitcoin right now and take a look at major levels, but like I said, we could be forming a kind of a free fall. This is kind of one of the last points that we should be holding, that $33,000 range. Okay, we're dipping already slightly below the January lows. If we do lose this, then yeah, no doubt in my mind we're retesting 29-30k in the next coming days potentially. When you have this kind of aggressive fall, you just keep falling and keep falling, like capitulating. So yeah, stay cautious. 30k is imminent, says Alice FS. Absolutely, yeah, I do think so. Also at this point, yeah, at this point, looks like we are going to hit 30k. Make sure to have your USDC or any stable coins ready in those exchanges, because from below $30,000, I am starting to accumulate Bitcoin. I'm starting to buy Bitcoin below $30,000 for my long-term hodl. I am going to start buying. We hit 28, we hit 25, we hit 24. It's already going to be a massive accumulation zone. The longer we are here, the better, because yeah, we could be 6 months inside of this zone. We could be 12 to 18 months, kind of bear market, ranging in between 15k and 30k. Who knows if that does happen? And I don't think it's going to be that long, because there's so many people thinking like me, saying I am going to absolutely accumulate 80% of my income into Bitcoin, basically. So yeah, I'm not sure how long we're going to be below $30,000. Hopefully it's going to be quite some time, enough time to accumulate many Bitcoin, right? So Let's take a look. Will it go lower? I think so. I think 30K is kind of imminent. I mean, we might get a big bounce from this level. Okay, no doubt about that. But, you know, we got the scene of the crime here, breaking the support of this ascending channel. You might get a big relief rally, potentially hitting 38K levels. But I think this level is going to get heavily rejected, okay? Maybe a lot of people are going to start becoming bullish at this range. Major strong resistance. There's no doubt that $39,000 right now is one of the strongest resistance levels. You know, you might have, you know, I was bullish last week, guys. You know it. We had the descending wedge. We had Bitcoin holding the support range right there on the VPVR. This level is huge resistance. You know, even though we do get a bit of a bounce here, I'm going to have to be bearish looking at the technicals here with broken support of this ascending channel. Yeah, I mean, you can be bullish until you break it. Once you break it, then yeah, it's time to be bearish. So yeah, not a moon boy anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, let's take a look at good morning, Colby. How are you doing? Mark Dutch, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Andy, thanks for your for keeping up with this TA. Big ups. Moses, thank you very much for the insane support. Yeah, you're very welcome. Very welcome. I'm not going to be right always. I'll be wrong many times. But if you have good risk management, you know how to take your trades. You can make money in this market. Despite the technical analysis, good risk management, not risking too much, and then you'll be good. Bufo is saying, is it possible for Bitcoin to actually dip below 28.5K? Absolutely. Saylor, Elon Musk, and other whales, are they going to allow Bitcoin fall below $30,000? Of course, absolutely. You know, they do have. They're a very small percent. You know, what is it? Saylor has over 100,000 Bitcoin, so that is about over 0.5%, approximately. Yeah, about 0.5%. But you know, it's not even 1%. You know, in between Elon Musk, Saylor, they don't even have 1% of the entire supply, which is a lot. Okay, 1% is a lot. But yeah, this is the thing. Of course it can go down if we do have a lot of uncertainty. The traditional stocks are falling. You know, inflation is totally out of hand. We got the hikes going up, you know, till end of the year. It's kind of recession time, right? So yeah, 28K Bitcoin, you got that right. Yeah, very, very possible. Very, very likely at this point. So it's only $4,000 away, $4,000 or $5,000 away. So yeah, could get that volatility. It's going to be quick. Maybe I'm already going to start buying big time this below $30,000. What's up, third ear? How are you doing? What's up, my Tether legends? Yes, make sure to have some Tether on the sidelines. Fake, says Hyder. Fake what? We are not going to tank. Fed will intervene to protect the NASDAQ. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. What is the NASDAQ doing? I would like to know. What is NASDAQ doing? Yeah, because I know the ES is holding by a thread right now. The S&P 500 is holding by a thread. Where have I got the S&P 500? Let's take a look at the S&P 500. No, sorry. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. Even though I don't do analysis on NASDAQ. But NASDAQ is, yeah, it's on a free fall right at this moment. The thing is, the Federal Reserve has already saved the market since the March 2020 Black Swan event. All of this has been absolutely inflated money inside of the stock market system. Okay, NASDAQ, Dow Jones. So they've already saved the market. If they print a huge amount of money and start pumping the market again, they are only just, you know, kicking the can down the road where they, you know, it's going to be another inflated high till the market will collapse at some point. So are they going to collapse the market now, or are they going to pump it for a few more months? I think, you know, it's probably going to start falling at this moment. We are at a very good range right now on NASDAQ. I mean, I'm not analyzing much NASDAQ, just like doing these boxes as support and resistance, and that's about it, because you would have to need quite some time here to get your levels, potential patterns, But by the looks of things, NASDAQ, you know, this 12,300 points is a pretty nice range. It was the highs here from September of 2020 and the lows here of March of 2021. So currently at that range, could get that volatility and a potential relief rally. Yeah, very, very possible. If we start losing this range, I think, you know, major big collapse potentially down to the low 10,000s is very, very possible here on the NASDAQ. Because yeah, that's our next major big level in my opinion, this low $10,000 range. We've been trading here, having a little bit of volatility inside of this area, which I think will fall pretty fast. So yeah, we could hold this range. Let's take a look. Measured move from the bear flag. What is it? Well, if you want to look at this as a bear flag, then yeah, you are potentially going to look at, I don't think this is a bear flag in my personal opinion, because this flag is quite large and a little bit overextended in my personal opinion. But you know, looking at the textbook technical analysis target, it would be around about the $13,000 range. This could be, I mean, it could be possible if we have an insane black swan event and the markets tank. You know, GDP in the US is in negative. You know, there's things that are not working out well worldwide. So it's definitely going to affect crypto. Is it probable? Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? I think no. Not as low as 13,000, but yes, of course, dipping below $30,000 and, you know, consolidating in between $30,000 and $20,000 is very, very likely for the bear market. You know, the next 6 to 18 months, it's very, very possible. There's also a possibility that you are going to bounce from 30k level just to create, you know, a lower high, a larger sideways action, big descending triangle also, and finally breaking $30,000, $29,000, you know, by early next year, and then having that consolidation potentially before, you know, entering the rally in late 2023, 2024. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. I would go with first major target from this channel. I like to take a look. I like to use the width of the channel for those targets. So basically the width of this channel, you know, all the way down to about $26,000 approximately would be the target. And it does make sense to get that liquidity below $30,000, $29,000. It does make sense to get that liquidity down here. This might not be a successful breakout. You might hit 26k, you know, have a couple of wicks, a little bit of consolidation, and start bouncing back up again. It's very, very possible. Also, a lot of demand on Bitcoin below this, you know, 29k level. This is a demand area. You know, this is no time to be bearish inside of this zone, because yeah, there's basically at, you know, very, very low levels. I think there's going to be a lot of demand in this area where you are potentially going to have, you know, an accumulation event. But that would be the first target. Instead of being the bear flag, I would take the channel just like this one right over here. Same kind of channel where we had the lower highs. You can see lower highs right there, the lower lows right over here, and we'd created a kind of a channel inside of this range. This was in the summer of 2021. So yeah, the width of the channel from a breakout is more conservative, right? I am more of a conservative trader, so you are reaching that $51,000 target from the width of this channel. So I would go with a conservative target, which would be, you know, the width of this channel, and yeah, from the breakout, yeah, I can see, you know, that $26,000 range, even slightly below. Maybe in the next coming days, if we do start, you know, continuing this drop. So yeah, that's about it here for let's take a look at Algorand XRP. OPEC meeting this week with oil. Andy expecting oil to go cheaper for election pressures and clipping Russia in the short term. Absolutely. I mean, I'm looking at the I don't look at fundamentals much, but looking at oil, Natural gas, you know, it's kind of priced in. Everybody's very, very fearful with oil going to $150, $200, and I think this is just not going to happen. Oil has been priced in because of the current situation. If you can see in March, right, when did the I don't want to talk about it, but when did this whole thing start from Ukraine? It must have been the last week of February or first week of March. It's been over 2 months now, so it must have been around this zone where you did have already that spike, right? That this was the actual news, right? It just happened in days, so there's no time to, you know, all of the people bought so much oil at this range. When you do have the fear in the market already, fear is already in the market when the oil is priced in at $120, $130. So I think smart money is already leaving the market with this kind of lower highs here. We got the swing failure pattern on the monthly, you know, from that 2011 highs. We got a beautiful Gartley pattern right now playing out at this moment. So swing failure from the highs of 2011. The Gartley pattern playing out right now to perfection. I've got a short, you know, from 109 down to $106. So shorting this zone, the top with this low, with this higher low on oil. I do have you do have an ascending channel, and you're basically retesting the resistance of the channel with just these 3 points, right? You got this one, you got this one, you got this one. You've already got a high from the channel here, and you've also got this, you know, breakout fake out of this B point, which is a perfect Gartley pattern here to perfection. And this is just, it's kind of mirroring Bitcoin from January till March, basically, with this Gartley, right? Beautiful ascending channel, hitting the highs, kind of breaking the highs, hitting that $48,000 Gartley to perfection, and you are having that printed here on oil. You got a crab here on natural gas, absolutely collapsing right now, and same for oil right there. I think oil will be hitting $100 maybe by tomorrow. It's already at 104, so $100 oil in a few days, I think. So let's take a look. Yeah, I think so also. I think they are going to push the price of oil down. I'm in some very, very, you know, great trades here on PrimexBT. I got over, you know, just about 6K right now in Bitcoin in profits by trading oil and natural gas. Absolutely insane profits here just for the last few days, you know, getting in on those high levels, looking at this these harmonic patterns. So yeah, playing out really, really nicely on this, on natural gas. Guys, if you are interested on PrimexBT, you get 7% added to your deposit. You can trade oil, natural gas, you can trade gold, you can trade, you know, S&P 500, UK. You get 7% added to your deposit. You can use USDT or USDC as collateral, or if you wish, Bitcoin or even Ethereum. If you want to accumulate those cryptos, you can do so on PrimexBT, trading other markets. No scam wicks on PrimexBT. They are really cheap on fees for those, really cheap in fees for all the rest of the markets. But crypto is a little expensive if you're doing any swing trading. The fees are really high. I prefer Bybit, of course. Mark Dutch, Dava, thanks for joining the live stream. I got Joseph here also, my moderators. Thank you very much for the insane support. Let me go through here the comment section right away, because I think I got a super chat. Jammy NFT, I hate to ask, but could Crow go to zero? Jammy NFT, Jamie NFT, Crow, can it go to zero? I think not to zero, but it can have a big hit. I think it's having a big hit already. Because of the whole reason of wow, well, look at this. This is the only thing I had on Crow, because it's not a crypto that I analyze much. But yeah, it's pretty insane here, because we have a symmetrical triangle, and this is probably almost reaching the technical target. I think it's, you know, gonna hit 19 cents maybe, very likely. This is the only thing I got on the chart. I think they had very, you know, big issues with with Visa. I don't know what happened. There was a major scandal with the Crow Visa, the app, and it's absolutely collapsing since it broke this symmetrical triangle to the downside. So we were looking maybe for a potential bullish scenario here if we were to break the lower highs, right? But that did not happen. We actually broke support from this range, and yeah, if you create a symmetrical triangle from in a downtrend, I think it's a slightly higher probability you continue down. But yeah, Crow to zero, no, it's just gonna, I don't think it will go to zero, but it can go to much lower levels. I'm targeting that 19 cent level from this symmetrical triangle. So yeah, I think yeah, just until it finds a nice consolidation range. How low can it go? Well, let me just see if we do have some more price data here on Crow. But yeah, not to zero. We're already having a good support level here on Crow around this range. So it might consolidate, it might lose it. This is already a level where it can consolidate, the 20 cent range. Smash up the like button, says Joey. Absolutely, smash up that like button right away, guys. Smash it up right now. Smash, smash, smash. Let's go here through some cryptos. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's go, says Crypto Chris. Hi Andy. Hello Roshan, how are you doing? Will GLMR Moonbeam survive this bear? No, and very, you know, 99%, or you know, I would say 98, 99% of the cryptos are going to they are going to lose a very high percentage. Is it GLMR? Why would it survive? Why would it survive this one? What special has it? Why is it more special than the other ones? Moonbeam. Why is it more special than the other ones? Chainlink should be special, and Chainlink is getting absolutely demolished. I'm bleeding in my portfolio with Chainlink. Despite I bought it at $1.06 or $1.60 most of it, but yeah, it does hurt. I have a you know, large position on Chainlink in my portfolio, and you know, seeing it go from $53 all-time high down to below $10 right now, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. But anyway, let's trade. Let's make some money trading the market. Let's continue, ride the bear market, try find opportunities. And Moonbeam, by the looks of things, I mean, it would be nice to have a little bit of more price data here somewhere. What other, just to see some major levels. I think we're probably at floor levels. This one might have, this one probably came out, Moonbeam, at higher levels. Then we are probably below. Yeah, by the looks of things, we are at floor levels on Moonbeam. We're probably going to lose these lows on Moonbeam. So yeah, not much. I've not got much price data here, so I can't check out the major levels. Sorry about that. Yeah, Chainlink. Oh, if only I would have known to sell all my Chainlink at $50 and buy up right now at these levels. I could have had 5-6 more times Chainlink that I have now. I'm a strong believer in Chainlink in the next coming years. So what do you think about Luna and Solana? I think they are great L1 projects, but they're just gonna, they are collapsing also. They are going to go to lower levels. Let me take a look here at the chart on Luna. We kind of formed a head and shoulder scenario here. Not the most beautiful, but some. I think I've got another chart here where on Solana. Yeah, we lost this major daily level on Solana, which was, and this was only a few days ago, the $77 range, 77 major daily level. Now, of course, very likely that Solana will get some kind of bounce from this range. Very likely get a bounce from this range. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, basically we got one of the strongest point of control right over here at $51. So I think $51 is a major bounce zone. we could actually bounce from this range. We've got a large consolidation right there. So we've got major daily levels on Luna at $59. So we could get some kind of reaction at this range, a little bit of a relief rally. If Luna does have a big bounce, which is probably unlikely at this point, but if it does bounce back up to $77, you know, having an $18 pump, which is possible, probably not probable, but you know, you have a major, look at this, how we've been bouncing from the 77 major daily level here, bounce, bounce, bounce. You kind of formed a head and shoulder scenario right there, kind of, not the best looking one, but yeah, massive big collapse after breaking this low over here. Yeah, if it does have a retracement back to $77, I think we're very far away from that point. But round about 77, if we do have a little bit of a drop and then consolidate and a big bounce, depending on where we finish, you know, it would be round about the 50% Fibonacci retracement. We've got a major daily level there. It would be, you know, it would be the ideal scenario, right? Having the price action in the next coming days on Luna, having this retracement, right? Because that would be an insane shorting opportunity, just like this area was an insane shorting opportunity also, because you had this uptrend on Luna right here. Major big uptrend with the higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. You broke uptrend. You had that dead cat bounce scenario. You already here, you need to get ready for your short positions. You know, you might pump a little bit more, but you know, you don't use too much leverage. You add to your position, not too much capital. And this was a must short area. Breaking uptrend structure, hitting this major daily level here. You know, it was very likely to get a rejection here, breaking this uptrend structure. Fib levels 50%. I think 50% from the highs to the lows. You're hitting that 50%, in between 50% and 618. It was a must. It was a must short. So if you were to have that bounce here in the next coming days, which is probably not going to happen, we're going to probably still have an aggressive fall down and then maybe a little bit of a relief rally. That $77 range is a must short. It is a must in my opinion. So that's my personal opinion on Luna. If that dead cat bounce comes or not, I do not know. I know this is a very strong consolidation range where we did have resistance right there. We had support here. So yeah, the $50, $60, stay cautious because it might hold for a little bit. If you have that dead cat bounce, if you have that bounce relief rally, then yeah, that $77 is a must short. So patiently, you could just wait for a potential retracement. If that does happen, I will be shorting it, very likely. Let's take a look. Good morning, Andy. Can you please look at Alpha USDT, please? Yeah, let's take a look at that. Ben, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Isn't Moonbeam Core part of the Polkadot ecosystem? Yes, it is, of course, but Polkadot is dropping. Most of cryptos are dropping. So yeah, it doesn't mean it's... it doesn't mean it doesn't have to drop. It's going to drop anyway if the general crypto market, Bitcoin crypto market is dropping. Moonbeam will drop also. Let's take a look at this crypto here for Elmo, Alpha, USDT or US dollar. It doesn't matter. Yeah, what we got for this one is floor levels, and basically you have a massive descending, you know, kind of triangle scenario, or, you know, money leaving the market basically, because you have you know, these massive lower highs, consistently lower highs, hitting major support level exactly at this 23-24 cent level, which is holding by a thread right now. You know, let's go to the 3-day chart here and just zoom in a little bit. We're basically just about to have, you know, the potential last drop, right? The potential last drop before you enter a floor major boring consolidation for months. And that is the moment you want to start accumulating. It's just boring price action is what is ahead of us, in my opinion. Boring bear market sideways price action for most of the cryptos. NFTs are going to get absolutely crushed. Most of the cryptos are going to get absolutely crushed. 90% of the cryptos are going to lose 95% of value. Where already they have lost 80%, but they are going to lose a little bit more potentially, and go into sideways boring action, because a lot of people have come into the market in between last year and this year to make money, and what is very likely is that they are going to, you know, be in a loss on a lot of the cryptocurrencies, unfortunately. So that is what I'm expecting for alpha. I think we're just going to go to maybe the last drop here. If it doesn't happen in the next few days, we might consolidate, have a relief rally, and then it will potentially happen, you know, in the next few weeks, and then, you know, have that large sideways boring action. That's what I think is gonna happen. GMT, it's what's happened to GMT. Yeah, I've got let's check GMT. I've got Mark Dutch here saying check your GMT. Well, I think I want to close the position on the short. I want to close the short position, but I think we could get a leg down to about $2.10. There could be a little bit of a relief rally here right now. There might be another shorting opportunity on GMT. Looking at GMT right now, we do have a pretty solid volume profile at this range. You know, there's quite a lot, but we've broken a major structure. I think we could get a relief rally here and then continue back down on GMT, potentially to the $2.10. I think, what do you guys think? Has the hype finished on, you know, move to earn? Because let's go to move to earn here. Where is it? I could detect it pretty fast because it had a big spike just a few weeks ago. But yeah, move to earn. Where's move to earn? There it is. Move to earn. Move to earn. Most of them are collapsing right now. A lot of the crypto, you know, the hype is potentially finishing already. We got Green Satoshi token, GST token down 30% in 7 days. Steppen, which is GMT, 32%. Step app also down insanely, 30% in just 24 hours, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, these kind of hypes. We had the gaming hype, NFT hype. Then we've got, you know, this hype that's just been since last month, which is move to earn. These are totally unsustainable ways to make money, because you basically, it's a pyramid scheme. You need more people downloading the app, buying these crazy NFT shoes that can make you more money while you, and all of these returns are just going to go down and down, of course. More money, more people come in, the returns go down, of course. More people are buying these shoes and want more returns, but they need more people to come in, right? So there will be a moment that it's unsustainable, that less people are going to come in every time, and yeah, then the token is going to absolutely, you know, lose value because there's no interest already on these move to earn applications. Totally unsustainable way of making money. But anyway, it's been pretty entertaining to see. So let's take a look at the comp section. How much are you down, Andy? Seem depressed and negative as hell. Me, yeah, my portfolio is absolutely bleeding. I'm not depressed though. I'm fine. I've just had a rough weekend. That's the only thing. I had a rough weekend, but yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Trading's doing absolutely really nice. I've been killing it here on PrimexBT with some trades right now on crude and also on gas. Natural gas, also Bybit, you know, GMT. I haven't had a single lost trade on GMT. GMT made my April month for trading, and it's I'm in a pretty nice trade right now. So yeah, portfolio is insanely down, but the thing with the portfolio is that you have it there, you know. You're not going to take your money out when it's up or down, you know, if it's a long-term thing. So but yeah, I'm down big time, you know. Must be down, I don't know, 50% from from November or so, something like that. I don't really check the portfolio. Hoping for a BTC bounce soon, says Crypto Fam. Well, where to? Potentially it could happen because we are basically at, you know, ultimate low here from January from this ascending channel. It could have a small reaction, but I think basically we are in, you know, capitulation territory. You know the deal, market likes to go down faster than up, right? It's always been like that. It's easier for the market to go down than up, all right? People panic sell faster than they panic buy, right? So this is why markets drop faster. So I think, you know, this low might be lost in the next hours, couple of days, and we're going down to $30,000. Very possible. If we do have that dead cat bounce scenario, you know, this is, in my personal opinion, just going to be another lower high. We'll be hitting major resistance levels that we are going to take a look at, obviously, on my daily videos, on my live streams, okay? And you need to subscribe to the channel and smash up the like button right away if you want me to continue to make these, you know, live streams to connect with the community, these daily updates on my personal opinion and technical analysis. So you need to smash up the like button right away. Let's take a look. Buy silver. Silver is used in rocket fuel and pharma industry. Crypto is not safe. Yeah, I got a few kilos of silver. So yeah, I like silver. I like gold. Got some gold also, but it's, yeah, less than 5% of my net worth. Much less than 5%. It must be about 3% or something or like that. But yeah, it's always nice to have some gold and silver. Absolutely. Oasis Rose, insane L1 project here for premium BTC. Let's take a look at Rose. Rose has, where is it now? It's definitely below 20 cents in my opinion. At 13 cents. Wow. This one got a huge hit also. But I think Rose is a very good project and will do very well. And they have huge partnerships, and I think it's going to do very well in the next Bitcoin, next crypto hype, which who knows when that's going to happen. It might be in 2024 or 2025. We're just going to see a lot of sideways action, bearish momentum. We will be seeing pumps, of course, inside of this, you know, bearish market. Of course, we are going to see those pumps, but it's going to be very boring. Rose has lost a major low. I mean, look at this. This was in a great uptrend structure that was broken. Nice, solidly bounced at this on this uptrend structure. We broke this area, and then, you know, not even reaching the resistance, got rejected. So I was, you know, basically with this analysis, looking for that lower high, potentially, you know, in between this range, in between 30 cents and 36 cents. And then we did have that over here. We're breaking major support here the last few days. So it's very likely that we're going to go to much lower levels. If Rose, you know, after this major drop that it's having right now, and I think it can go as low as 5-6 cents in this bearish trend, okay? I think it's very possible it can go to 5-6 cents maybe in the next coming months. Of course, there will be relief rallies in the middle of that, but if we're basically hitting this low over here right now. It could get a bounce. We could get a bounce from this range. If it does come back up to 20 cents, this has been one of the strongest levels here on Rose, holding as support here, but we created a descending momentum kind of triangle right there. But you can see that that 21 cent level has been the strongest level of resistance and support here for Rose. Many bounces at that range currently lost that level. So if that level is retested in the next coming days, a couple of weeks, then yeah, it's very likely this is going to be very rejected. It's going to be rejected right there. Very possible. It's an easy level to trade for a risk short. I think Rose can be traded on Bybit. Have they got Rose on yeah, they have rows on Bybit, and you know the deal. If you want an insane bonus, you have it down below, which is up to $4,050 and 30 days of free fee on Maker Fee if you sign up with a link. Right, bro, stop trying to say it's wrong. I've called every level correct until now. 2 weeks ahead. Oh, do you guys? Yeah, okay. Smoking Joe, relax, okay. Solana will bounce at $30, says Zen. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana will bounce at $30, so that is a major big drop still for Solana then, I guess. $30. I mean, we're just about to lose a major daily level here on Solana. Oof, at the verge of a potential drop here. I think we could get a small bounce at around about $55. We got a daily level right there. You say it will bounce at $30. I'm not sure why, but yeah, the price, you know, this price action, we got a big spike here at $45. So I think Solana could get a major bounce, because the reason why we got this spike is because of this major consolidation resistance area. $45 is a bounce area on Solana, but if we do lose this daily, which is our only consolidation support that we did have on the run up in August of 2021, yeah, you can see the price action came up pretty fast in this area, so it can come as fast all the way down. Look at the big gap on the VPVR. You know, this is just about to have a pretty big collapse all the way down to sub $50. Yeah, this is what usually happens when you have this fast price action to the upside. No volume traded because it was a fast move. Yeah, you can come as fast down to the same levels of $45, where you do get this consolidation big spike on the VPVR. You know, the reason, you look at this, you know, you have this price action. Look at this price action to the upside. Hang on a second, I just want to show you guys here on Solana. We got the spike on the VPVR right there, but look at the price action on Solana from this consolidation, small consolidation. It was just less than a week right there in August. We had a big spike all the way up here, as you can see, all the way up to the above $200. Comes back down to this level of the $130. Look how $130, just by coming down here and consolidating, look how this level is an important range. It is an important range. You can see it reflected on the price action here in January. What happens when you lost this level? Because this level was, you know, because this price action was fast all the way up here, you basically have a fast movement all the way down where? To the consolidation area. So this is why the move from $70 down to $50, $45 will be fast. It will be a fast move, and this is potentially what is going to happen on Solana if Bitcoin does have that capitulation event. Also the traditional markets, if we do see Bitcoin falling down, you know, to 30k, 28k in the next coming days, yeah, expect Solana to do something like that. Come down to where have I got it? Come down to here it is. Come down to that $45-50. All markets are actually, you know, they are actually collapsing right now. NASDAQ is in free fall at this moment. S&P, I get it, all of them, they have a correlation. So S&P also having that drop. They are collapsing right now. We are basically entering on the verge of massive capitulation. I think it might be a capitulation week. We are at that level where markets, you know, are in capitulation territory. So yeah, glad to see natural gas is falling also, and oil is also having a major drop, you know, falling from this Gartley pattern to perfection. And this reminds me so much of Bitcoin. This is why patterns are patterns on the chart. And yeah, if you take a look at this right over here, this is on the daily, this is on the 4 hourly, and patterns are patterns no matter what market. and sometimes they work out to perfection. And I just want to show you this Gartley pattern right over here. Right, well, you can hardly see it on there, but yeah, you can check out harmonic patterns. You got this Gartley pattern here on Bitcoin playing out beautifully, and it was basically printed on oil right now. Just, you know, yesterday it started dropping. Sorry, this morning. I was already shorting it on last Friday, and you have X to A to B to C to D hitting to perfection, that point 78, 79, hitting the top of this ascending channel and looking for that correction. And this is basically what happened on Bitcoin just a few weeks ago, over a month ago, right there, when we're hitting $48,000. Same thing is happening for oil right now. Guys, this is going to be it for this episode. Stay cautious. Markets can be, looking very dangerous. We're dropping, like if there was no tomorrow. People want dollars, people want stable coins. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. We got 450 people watching. Smash up the like button, guys, for this free content that I am giving every single day. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Markets look like we are going to go to lower levels. Stay cautious, guys. Thank you. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. You got insane bonuses down below for experienced traders. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news, technical analysis ideas, totally free information down below. Join our socials, join the Telegram group. Our moderators are very active. Me, myself also sometimes. And I will see you in the next one.